Hi everybody, here with the birds, back with another Shadowlands video. In this video I just want to briefly talk about Beacon of Virtue and its interaction with our casted spells. Specifically, you can cast Holy Light or Flash of Light and then Beacon of Virtue as your cast is ending to gain the effect of whichever spell, Holy Light or Flash of Light, on all of your beacon targets. I'm not sure why I overlooked this in some of my other videos and didn't bring it to your attention. But I was thinking about it a little bit more, specifically for raid setups, for those of us that might be looking to try out the Holy Light build where we take the Infusion of Light talent, we pair that up with the conduit that splashes Holy Light healing, and you produce a significant amount of throughput just for casting Holy Light. What this means for that build largely is you have the opportunity to think about Beacon of Virtue as a serious throughput contender. The big problem with Beacon of Virtue, specifically in its connection with Holy Light, is it's hard to get enough casts off within the Virtue window to make it effective. At 15% haste, I can get like 2.8 casts off, so I'm thinking 16 or 17% haste, you can reasonably get off 3 casts of Holy Light within the Beacon of Virtue window. You can always cast other things as well, like your Word of Glory, Holy Shock, that kind of stuff. But once we get enough haste to make it worthwhile, if we can also add on a cast of Holy Light right before Virtue goes off, and that still applies to the Beacon of Virtue targets, we suddenly open up the opportunity for some pretty major throughput, given how low Beacon of Virtue's cooldown is. Obviously, it's pretty mana intensive. So the question would be whether we can make this kind of a build work and lean on Beacon of Virtue for high damage moments. Or if there's rot going out and it's worth just dumping our mana pool, this might be an effective way to do it. Holy Light scaling is pretty significant for this tier, given the changes to Infusion of Light through the Legendary, meaning we'll have 2 of our casts of Holy Light that any time we get the Infusion of Light buff, that are going to be buffed by 50% healing. In addition to that, the conduit that scales splashes a lot of healing on top of it. It's almost worth an entire Holy Light, just the splash healing that goes out to other targets, all of which can be converted into the beacon target, which makes this idea of cheating a little bit on Beacon of Virtue kind of interesting. So I just want to make a very quick video to highlight that, given that I had not discussed it before, and frankly I hadn't really thought about it in this connection yet. And I'll try to get some more footage for you guys, specifically as we move into Mythic dungeons, and as we start into Castle Nathria, and just give you an update on how this kind of a build's working. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your comments below or questions. We'll talk to you guys next time.